fresh financial you is closer than you think. With MyFICO, you can get the right score for your credit goal, including your FICO scores used for mortgages, auto loans, and credit cards. MyFICO provides your FICO score straight from the people that created it. And you can compare your FICO scores and credit reports from all three bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, side by side. Understanding your credit has never been easier. So use MyFICO to get a clearer picture of your credit in 2026. Visit myfico.com or download the MyFICO app to get started today.
Nathan?
Yes. What's up?
This notification that you just got about Jennifer Aniston and Jamie Foxx, do you think you could read it to the class?
Well, I'm looking it up right now.
Good.
So let me see. Jennifer Aniston slams Jamie Foxx. I can't find it.
Where did it pop up from? From Apple News?
I don't know. This is like from 2 years ago.
Oh. Well,
all right.
Hot off the press. One time Jennifer Aniston slammed Jamie Foxx.
Yes, exactly. And I don't care what happened. I just hate Jamie Foxx.
And it's just because of Baby Driver.
The first 15 minutes.
What is he doing it? What happened?
He's just a really bad actor.
Oh, he's just bad at it.
He's just terrible. He's like so transparent. I don't know.
Okay, well then he kind of plays, well, okay. With my limited memory of that movie, he plays a similar character in Horrible Bosses where they're all like, man, we all hate our bosses and we all come hang out at this bar every night and talk about him.
Yeah.
And then they look over and they see Jamie Foxx, who just kind of looks like a badass.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I think he sneaks in and he's like, you want someone to kill your boss?
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, what? What was that? What?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I said, you want someone to kill your boss? But like the whole time he's like fumbling and jumbling and he's not good at it. So it's funny because you can't take him seriously because he's just not serious.
I might have preferred that because
I think so.
I just felt like in Baby Driver, he was just like so trying to be tough.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're a comic. Come on.
Scrolling through my feed, all I see is bullshit. Fake news, clickbait, gotta sift through all of it. Oh. Like share, retweet, trying to keep up with the trends, but it's all just a facade, man, it's all pretend. Online bullshit, that's all it is. You say you're living large, but I know it's just a myth. Online bullshit, can't you see? We're all caught up in the nonsense, it's time to break free.
Do you hear that, Jamie Foxx? We hate you.
We hate you, Jamie. We hate you.
Remember when people thought that Diddy tried to kill him?
Oh, Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
Oh, because I know he tried to kill Kid Cudi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he tried to kill Jamie Foxx as well?
Well, it was a rumor just because Jamie Foxx went through this like difficult brain thing.
Oh, this is recent, relatively.
Kinda.
Right? Yeah.
And
he was very
then-
mum about it for a while.
Yeah, and then he did a stand-up special. And he made it seem like on the special he was going to be like, Diddy did it. But that never happened.
Huh. So we never found out, well, like, what were the details? How did it happen?
I think he had a stroke. And so people were hypothesizing that Diddy caused the stroke.
With the poison that he uses to kill people.
Yeah.
With heart problems, right?
Baby oil pneumonia.
Baby oil and pneumonia?
Yeah, because if you put stuff in people's lungs, like they get pneumonia.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yes. So, before we begin.
Okay.
I have a very shameful confession to make.
Wow.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Do you think you can still love me after this?
Yeah, I don't really care.
Okay. Well, I ordered 2 more jars of Meghan Markle's As Ever spread because honestly,
it's really good.
I'm finding out I really like the raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got some of the raspberry, still good, but also just to like shake it up, I ordered the strawberry as well.
Okay.
Fucking sugar gloop. It's so bad.
Oh.
Yeah, the raspberry's really good though.
I just think raspberries start off with less sugar. Like whatever she did with the raspberry gloop, she couldn't do to the strawberry gloop because it's just a different starter.
Well, she has like some like lemon juice in it, which I like with the raspberry.
Does it not go?
No, it does not come through.
Okay.
With the strawberry. The strawberry is literally like, it's like fake blood. It's disgusting. Have you ever seen Fake Blood?
Uh-huh.
Like it's sort of just gloopy and like, yeah,
it's
disgusting.
Wow.
So anyway, I'm going to finish it though, because I paid $12 for that tiny little fucking jar, Megan.
You could make like a smoothie with peanut butter. It'll be like a peanut butter jelly smoothie.
That sounds good.
Just take a banana.
Yeah.
Take some real strawberries.
Uh-huh.
And then throw that shit in there.
Wow. Oh, see, this is Recipe Corner.
I have another
Yay.
recipe for you later.
Okay, cool. So that was my horrible, horrible confession, and I'm sorry, everybody. And I'm thinking about my actions. Okay, just so you know.
Well, are you curious about Meghan Markle's rosé?
Not really, because she charges a ridiculous amount. Like $12 for like a jar of jam that I like.
Right,
fine.
right.
But like, what is it? $100 for a rosé that probably Countess Luann's is better.
Whoa.
I love Countess Luann's.
I've never had it.
No, didn't we when we went to Vegas?
Oh, that was Lisa Vanderpump.
Lisa Vanderpump.
You're right.
Sorry.
Vanderpump.
Yeah. They're the same person.
That was a good rosé.
Yeah, that was a good rosé. And I'm not a rosé person like you.
This is our first episode on the main feed since we went to CrimeCon.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like a lot of people enjoyed the Cece Suarez episode.
Yeah.
I just want to say. We didn't like go into that with a plan or anything.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we talked about it on the live on Thursday a little bit.
Yeah.
And, I was like, okay, how can we move forward? But at the end of the day, I'm like, fuck them. Honestly.
Oh, yeah. Well,
and I'm talking about the people from the Cece Suarez Snark Reddit board who thought that we should be on their side and really like, investigative journalism or something.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Okay, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Is we were saying Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And the whole story about Elizabeth Teckenbrock isn't interesting yet because no one's died.
Yeah.
And there's a new documentary on Netflix called Maternal Instinct.
Mm-hmm.
And it's similar to Elizabeth just because this woman is a total scammer and she just lies about everything.
Mm-hmm.
But she would like fake cancer and say that she had a trust fund.
Yeah.
She would tell all of these tall tales.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's something really wrong with her.
It was pathology.
Yes.
Yeah, she had to lie.
And slowly people in her life would start to realize like that there's something wrong with her and I really can't be friends with her.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, her boyfriend did not realize this.
Okay.
So I'm just going to tell you how it ends.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, like this would happen is like some of her friends got pregnant.
Yeah.
And one of them is in the documentary and is like, I told her we couldn't be friends anymore because she was just so obsessed with my pregnancy.
Yeah. Oh.
Right?
Yeah, that's...
Do you see?
Yeah.
So eventually,
she
announces on Facebook that she is pregnant.
Okay, of course.
And then we do a little rewind
to
homegirl had 2 babies already and given them up for adoption.
Okay.
She had them real young, like 17.
All right.
And then at the second birth, she said, hey, do that thing where you make it so I can't have kids. Like they tie her tubes.
Yep.
Well, something that's still possible is like she got pregnant again in an ectopic pregnancy.
Oh, really?
So that's where the egg I don't know how it works because...
Yeah, because it's when the egg...
So you know what?
It latches on the tube, right?
Yeah, so it's like, how'd the sperm get up there?
If they're tied, exactly.
So maybe they didn't do a tube tie thing.
Yeah.
They did something. And they said, hey, you can't get pregnant anymore. And she had to go to the doctor because you get a ton of... symptoms if you have an ectopic pregnancy. It's like really bad.
Well, because it's trying to grow in like a tiny space, right?
Yeah. And this happened to my friend. And she said following them discovering it, she had to get her blood drawn every day or something, or maybe it was every 3 days. It was more than once a week. And I don't remember if that was like after they were able to get it out of her. It was like we have to monitor it to a certain point. It sounded bad.
Yeah.
So what happens to this girl is they say you have to have a hysterectomy because of this. And then She starts dating this guy. She announces on Facebook that she's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small town. So the
Yeah.
people at the hospital who know she's had a hysterectomy
Yeah.
are like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
she's saying she's pregnant.
Yeah.
And we cannot say anything about how we know she's not pregnant because of HIPAA.
Oh, yeah.
So they alert the hospital
Yeah.
to like look out for her. And
Yeah.
sure enough, you know, I think it's 10 months later, she comes in with a baby that's just been born.
No.
Mhm.
Wow.
She says she gave birth on the side of the road.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
She made a friend who was pregnant.
Yeah.
And she did her own C-section.
Yeah.
And took the baby out of this woman.
I think I've heard this story. Like, I heard it from the perspective of like the woman whose baby was like stolen. Is she still alive?
No.
Oh, okay. I've heard it.
I know this has happened before.
Yeah, yeah. So it could be any number of them. But yes, this makes utter sense with this person.
So I think that's what's interesting now about Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I was watching this and I was like, so we're all just kind of waiting for Elizabeth Teckenbrock to do some crazy shit like this.
Yeah.
Before
we're
she goes to prison.
We're waiting her to Lori Vallow out. You know,
Yeah.
honestly, just go whole hog into Duluth.
Isn't it interesting that, like, it sounds like they have no grounds to do anything to her? Like, in this documentary about this woman, they alerted the hospital to look out for her.
Yeah.
And they, like, all her friends and family were like the ones who knew about the hysterectomy were like, that's weird that she says she's pregnant.
Yeah. But it's probably like old hat to them at that point.
But here's the thing. It sounds like no one went and talked to her boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
So he's kind of in this relationship.
Yeah.
He has no idea this woman is lying to him. He thinks he's going to have a baby. He thinks she has a trust fund.
Uh-huh.
He thinks all of these things.
Yeah.
And then people in her life are seeing her gallivant around and say she's pregnant.
Just, I'm pregnant. When you said gallivant. Just, I'm so pregnant. I'll have
true.
one of those and one of those and one of those for my baby that I'm pregnant with.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, when a documentary really takes off on Netflix,
Yeah.
I think it's really dependent on the execution of the documentary. And the only way that they could do this, or this is the way they did it, is starting from the body cam footage of a cop finding her on the side of the road because she called 911.
With her bebe.
And she's like, I'm trying to get to the hospital. The baby's not breathing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to get there quickly. Can you just put me in the cop car and take me to the hospital?
Yeah.
And they eventually take her. I don't know like what the holdup is, but they seem to know right away that this is really suspicious and she probably didn't give birth and we should check her vagina to see. It's true. Like,
no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
And they go, your vagina has not given birth.
Yeah.
And she's like, yes, it has. She's so delusional.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways.
Okay. So there's a documentary, right? So is there anything about, because just what I'm seeing is like, it seems like this woman was just like, you know, like when kids just get passed through school because nobody wants to talk to them about like or address their problems.
Yeah.
I feel like in this small town, everybody's just like, that's whoever.
Yeah.
That's just the way she is until it, you know.
Until she murders a woman.
Until it escalates to something like this. So it's just like, just when you said that they didn't tell the boyfriend, I was like, maybe they're just like, we don't want to tell him. We don't want to, we don't want to spoil a relationship for him or something. It's like,
I don't know.
Isn't that weird?
Here's what I was saying. They start with the body cam footage and then they just go back.
Yeah.
And they interview everyone in her life about, well, she was born and this is what kind of person she was.
Yeah.
Then she got together with this guy, Wade. And then like someone comes in and is like, it doesn't really make sense when someone who's really rich with a trust fund gets with a guy who's a farmer. He would sell his hogs. And that's how he'd make his money. So he was like, real hard worker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't necessarily pull in a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they're like, it never makes sense. Like people like that don't get together. And I'm sitting there like, well, that's judgmental. And then I realize, well, he's foreshadowing that she's just a liar.
Yeah.
And so that's what's interesting about the documentary is you're like, something really bad happened. And now you're just telling me really boring facts about this woman.
Yeah.
like, where did all of the adrenaline in my body just go?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then, like, you see where it's going, and it slowly just leads to, then she killed someone, you know? And it's like, and you guys just didn't do anything?
Yeah. I mean, that's the most interesting part to me.
Yeah, they don't dwell on that. That's where it's like, now I have to go do extra research.
Yeah. What do they dwell? I'm sorry, we're talking about this a lot, but like, I'm curious, what do they dwell on? Like, how do they frame the story? Is it just like a linear series of events where she eventually kills someone?
Yeah, it's like this woman who had been her friend and got pregnant. And
so it was one of her friends.
This woman who like had to like stop being her friend because she was pregnant and she was like, you're acting really weird about my pregnancy. Was like, I was watching this from afar on Facebook.
Oh, I see.
Knowing that she couldn't be pregnant. So like wondering where this whole thing was going to go. No, then they tell the story of how she befriends a new woman who's pregnant. And you get a little backstory about that woman because like she's the victim.
Yeah.
And then this woman who knew that she was fucking crazy is just like, so then it gets to be 10 months that she's been pregnant. And I keep wondering, well, how's she going to follow through with this?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, so you were just sitting there watching.
Well, no, you didn't even tell the woman. The pregnant lady that she was...
how would she know that she was friends with this other woman?
I don't know. I thought like through Facebook or something. It was like a new friend.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Yeah. But that's fascinating though. So what do we have today? Do we have any pregnancy scam stories?
No.
No, but we do have like a little roundup.
Yeah. Do you want to start with the guy whose house was on fire?
Oh, yeah. Kat Von D and Teva. This sort of like this little TikTok fight, what have you, sort of dropped last week. And so weirdly enough, I don't know why, this video comes across my TikTok feed. I see like the little notification.
Oh no, it came across mine too.
Oh yeah,
it was going viral, I think.
Yeah, but for some reason it's like I clicked on it and I have no idea why.
Oh.
Yeah, it was because I don't like TikTok. I think it's like a toxic
soup.
Soup.
You get notifications from TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I turn those off.
Oh, sorry. Oh, hey, Kendra. Look at her. What are you
doing? Just play it.
Okay. All right. Let's have a Kendra moment.
Should have seen the look on my therapist's face when I told her that I stopped taking my meds. Therapists don't really like to hear that, but I'm glowing because I cut off toxic family members. I'm glowing because I don't let assholes on the internet bother me. Like, duh. It really is that simple. And people are saying, oh, you're embarrassing yourself. I'm like, what? Showing up on the internet hot as fuck?
She cut her own hair, I swear to God. She cut that bowl haircut.
It looks like a Cletus haircut.
Who's Cletus?
Like
a little prince?
No. No, like a little redneck. Honestly, like Cletus, you know, that sort of character.
Jed Clampett.
It really does look like she just took some kitchen shears right to those bangs, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then she put a bowl on her head and said, let's go all the way around.
My mom literally used to put tape across my head.
And then she'd cut.
Wow. Yeah, my bangs. But yeah, also she says she's glowing. I'm like, girl, because you're still wearing that fucking glitter on your face like an asshole. I mean, what is this 2009?
No.
What is happening? Yeah.
It's rave culture. It's 1998.
Oh, and she's got like a down market Winona Ryder haircut from the time.
Yeah.
Pixie. Yeah. Totally. And when she's got like the trad wife polka dot dress, what is going on with you?
That's all we need to know about her.
Yeah. She's just, she's being Kendra. She's Kendring around all around TikTok, and she's probably making a buttload of money. So good for her.
I would question that.
Oh, really? Why?
I feel like she went viral, right? And she had to kind of keep this story going.
Yeah.
And she ran out of stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
This could not keep going. She has to find something new.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she's doing anything.
Well, no, is she going to be like a professional crasher outer now? Like of them are?
If she is depending on this for money, then she has to do something.
Yeah, and we all know she has like no morals. So she'll do anything for a buck, I'm sure.
Yeah,
as soon as she's like sees what she's getting out of this, she'll be like, sure, I'll pretend I'm crazy for the rest of my life.
Right.
But I found Teva.
Okay.
Would you like to listen to him? Okay, so this is Teva. His mom died of cancer, left him like this beautiful house in the Hollywood Hills. So his account is called Hollywood Hills House. And
okay.
So let's listen to what he has to say.
Okay.
Morning. I'm going to tell a story that I have had close to my chest since I was a kid. I wasn't able to tell the story or allowed to. Many years ago, my sweet mom had signed an NDA with a celebrity in order to avoid trial and get a settlement. The thing is I didn't sign an NDA because I was just a kid. Well, my mom is no longer here. I want the story to be told because I think that celebrities should be held truly accountable for their actions. It was 2008. My mom had just lost most of her money. She needed to rent the home. A celebrity came along and wanted to rent the house out. Everything was fine, except for one time I was here with my parents. They were maybe working on something with the house, and I got to meet her, the person renting, and I saw the way that she had lived, and it was bizarre. There were candles everywhere, candles of all sizes, big, small, wide, every single corner, every mantle, down the steps, along the walls, really everywhere.
I just want to say, have you ever seen Carrie?
Yeah.
It reminds me of Piper Laurie as the mom when Carrie comes home from prom and it's just all fucking candles. It's so creepy.
I don't specifically remember that scene, but I know her mother was a nightmare.
Oh, yeah. It's nuts.
Was she witchy or something? Like, why was there so many candles?
She was very like, it was almost, she was like fundy Christian or Puritan.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
She wouldn't tell her daughter like that she was going to get a period. You know?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Like, that was fucked up.
Well, because it was like when she became a woman, she became of the devil, you know, and her dirty pillows and all that. So,
which is her boobs.
Exactly.
Okay, keep going.
Right. Along with taxidermy, like a wolf just standing in a bedroom looking at you, and
sounds pretty cool.
Animal
actually.
heads on walls. Shocker, the house burned. There was a ginormous fire that took place. It was negligence. And the arson investigators declared that it was a candle fire. I just want to give context. There were holes throughout the hardwood floors, smoke damage in the entire home. The only reason that it was, it stood was because it's made from stone. Now, I want to be abundantly clear about something. My mom passed due to cancer. Our family believes that the stress of the fires and the restoration process and the lawsuit is truly what brought it back with such vengeance. Another thing I want to make clear is this person that rented the home and then caused a massive fire throughout the house due to her own negligence had the audacity to send my mom hate mail, hateful, spiteful emails. She was in denial. She was a liar, a narcissist, truly a mean person. All the while, she actually used the home and claimed that it was hers on her TV show, which my mom said she wasn't allowed to do, but didn't have the energy or the heart to pursue her for that. Now, I believe that this woman had very dark energy at the time. My mom did, and my dad did believe the same thing. My mom had a halfway written...
I just want to say, this is California. He's a very California guy. So the whole dark energy thing, like, it's just California. And like, in my head, I need to skip over it because I want to make fun of him for it. But I'm just like, it's his culture. You know?
Is that... Okay, this is what it sounds like to me.
Okay.
I'm getting this picture of Kat Von D because that's who he's talking about.
He's talking about Kat Von
Hasn't
D.
said the name yet, but I'm like, it sounds like he's alluding to her being witchy.
Yeah.
And liking taxidermy.
Uh-huh.
And that, I mean, if you're someone on the internet these days, there's a lot of people who would be like, oh, she's a Satan worshiper.
Yeah.
This is how she got famous and she makes sacrifices and blah, blah, blah.
In order to become more famous and more wealthy. She's
whole 9
Illuminati,
yards.
the whole thing. Okay, got it.
And then you're like, well, he's from California, so his culture is to be judgmental of this. darkness?
No, his culture, this is what, I'm not saying judgmental, just to use the word dark energy around a person, for some reason, my New England heart can't deal with it.
Okay, can I?
Yeah?
I'm going to comment on that too.
Okay.
That's what snarkbait says.
Uh-huh.
They call their, like, oh, that has such dark energy.
Yeah.
So every Tuesday, it's Dark Energy Tuesday.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just their shit talking episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a cute name, actually.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But what do you think, like, that term came from California and it's just pretentious? Is that how it makes you feel?
No, because I feel like they're using it in like the cosmic scientific sense, because there is such a thing as dark energy.
Yeah, like the first time I heard them use it, they talked about this influencer named Jake Shane.
Yeah.
And they were like, he has such dark energy. And I was just like, he does.
Yeah. And I think that's the way that he's using it. It's like there's this aura of, potential evil around this person.
And I thought he was just trying to trigger the people online who are into the Illuminati conspiracy theories.
Oh, I just took it as like, California culture, where it's all about like, people actually take their astrological sign and whether the moon is like transiting through whatever seriously.
Yeah.
That's it seriously is. I mean, anybody from California, chime in. Tell me what it's like.
Okay.
In a fiction book about the experience, because she wasn't legally able to mention this person's name. And she told me she didn't release it or want to finish it because she was afraid of what this person's energy would then bring forth to her. And I feel that my mom's energy will protect me from whatever this person could do with her own energy. We're big on energy here. So, Kat Von D, I am that little kid that you met back in the day who you destroyed the family home of with your negligence and your candle obsession. Thankfully, my parents won the lawsuit against you, but that didn't take away the stress that both of my parents endured dealing with you. Now, I thought long and hard about whether or not I should forgive this person, Kat Von D. And the truth of the matter is my mom, I don't think, would forgive her for the stress that she put our family through. The life experience is short. When you have to deal with people like this, it really does strip off years. And I believe that I watched that happen with my own mom in real time. In this world, there are people who carry light energy and then dark energy. People whose souls work for light and dark. Kat Von D, I believe, is on the dark side. And my family, my dear mom, had to be on the receiving end of that. So I do not forgive her. That is my story time about Kat Von D. I don't think enough people know her character. Hello, Kat Von D.
So that's over. But it's funny because it reminds me of when like Corey Feldman, who's also very California, said in the movie, the documentary, like, I'm a light worker. It's very much that sort of language,
Oh, okay.
So the dark and light energies and stuff like that. Anyway. But he seems like a nice guy, and he, had a very close relationship with his mother,
Okay, but like, what comes next?
Oh, okay. So what comes next is...
Because we don't know if this is true, right?
We don't. Okay. So what comes next is, I don't even know if we have to do it. There's a second video where he talks about he talks about his anxiety about putting up the first video, tells everybody that he took it down at 1 a.m., but then he put it back up. So that's all you need to know about that. This is Kat Von D's response.
Yes.
Okay. And also, there's she quickly flashes to emails. So I'm going to have to stop.
Okay.
When we do that. Yeah.
You've also sent it to me, so I could also scrub to the emails if you're too scared.
I'm too scared of those emails. Seriously? It's like, ooh.
I hate that. I'm learn to make a clip longer.
Or put yourself in front of the email, Kat.
Do a green screen.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'll play it. You look.
Okay.
This week I've been accused of burning down a house and contributing to the death of a woman with cancer. And, I want to be as respectful as I can in this video, but it's also very hard not to be disheartened by this man's accusations. And not just that, but also just how quick people, they see a video on TikTok and then they just think not to question the other side to it. And I definitely feel forced to do this. This incident happened, I believe, almost 16 years ago now. So it's kind of crazy to think that it's coming up now. But here we are. So let's get into it. Teva is accusing me of burning down his mother's house because I was lighting candles, which is not true. I wasn't even in the home when the fire happened. I was on a book tour. He's also accusing me of having made his mom sign an NDA to where she wasn't allowed to talk about a lawsuit or anything that happened with the fire, which is not true either. We have had people sign NDAs, landlords or, people that we do any business with in the beginning when we sign contracts, just so that people aren't selling my information to, at the time, tabloids and things like that. But after the fire had happened, we never gave an NDA for his mom to sign. So I rented this house from a woman named Deborah back in 2010, which is 16 years ago. And it was a beautiful house. It was a really small house in the Hollywood Hills. And I loved it so much because it was a very unique house. It was Frankenstein's castle from the 1930s movie. And even though it was tiny, it was perfect for me and my cat. And that's who lived there. It had one main bedroom, a small kitchen, and then an entryway that was a living room. It also had a basement that was turned into a recording studio in, I believe it was from the 1930s, but maybe got revamped later on in the 80s or something. This is where I believe the fire started. I do believe it was an electrical fire, and the arson specialist, or the official arson fire guys that came over to inspect everything literally told us that it was not a candle fire, that this was most likely started in the basement in that old recording studio from some type of faulty wires or from the panel. The reason I bring up this panel electrical situation is because I have the emails where I had asked Deborah on several occasions and told her that there was electrical issues in the house, specifically with the panel and also with this garage door that she refused to get professionally fixed. And I understand people are struggling with money or trying to save money where they can. But instead of sending out professionals, she kept sending out her husband, who was not a trained electrician. And I brought that to her attention several times. There was 2 times that there was actual sparks within the house and at the light panel and at the garage door. Do I think that this could have been avoided? Possibly. I think if a proper electrician would have come and repaired things and looked at things, that they might have been able to catch it. I don't know. But to go forward and blame me and my gothic decor, it's just not right. No one came out of this situation unscathed. I am very fully aware that she lost her home, the home that she owned. I lost the home that I lived in. The fire took everything from me. I mean, I literally had nothing. I lost all my clothes, my computer, my hard drives, all my photos. I mean, there's a huge, massive gap in my life that is just went up in flames. And most importantly, my little kitten, Valentine, was in the house when the fire happened. The firefighters told me that thankfully she didn't burn alive. I mean, I would hate to imagine that she suffered that way. They found her in my bed and she was asleep. So most likely they said that the smoke inhalation killed her. So, it was traumatic for everybody. Teva claims that between the renovation and the lawsuit between the insurance companies, and losing the stress of losing the house and everything, he's saying that it's my fault that her cancer progressed and that I have something to do with her dying. And I feel like that is such an unfair thing to impose on someone. I am beyond sorry for your loss, Teva. I really am. You know, I can't imagine what it would be like to lose a mother that you're so close with. But at the same time, you know, I didn't set the house on fire. This was a tragedy, and it was out of both of our controls.
Yeah, what's up?
I went and I found an email in the TikTok and I screenshot it, and it's got nothing to do with electrical stuff.
Oh, okay.
So
I think there was
maybe
another
there's
one that
more.
came up.
Yeah.
Yeah, which did kind of go to that.
Okay. Just because right now it's like he said, she said, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I've got an interesting factoid that might shed some light.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you want to? Let's read these emails first.
The first email is, it's right here. It's hard to tell what the timing is, but the first email is, "Hi, Deborah," and it's Friday the 16th of July, 2010. "Hi, Deborah. Sorry to bug you with this, but after meeting Tasach, as well as your son, I told them I'd have some skateboards to give him today." And then she writes back, "Hi, Kat. On behalf of my son, a locally sponsored small town skateboard hero, who was stoked you gifted him with 3 boards and a few headphones, I thank you. He says you're the nicest person he's ever met. Tasach and Teva. Tell me you've done an amazing job with the inside." Okay, so I guess this is to prove that they weren't like upset about it.
Yeah, so they didn't mind the candles and the taxidermied wolf.
Yeah, it says
Okay.
like, "My son, always looking out for my interests, did happen to mention that the red leather couches are not in the house. I'm sure you've got them in safekeeping somewhere. Just let me know they're okay, all right?" And then her next emails are, she scrolls them, which is difficult. Yeah, I need to know what she says before. Do you still have it paused?
Oh, yeah.
And I would never wish that on anybody. So, you know, to frame it in the way that you're doing it it's hard not to take offense to that. So anyways, I'll post screenshots of emails now if you guys want to like hold down and read them. And yeah. Here's a screenshot of an email where Teva came over with his dad and how he and the family were praising me on the beautiful decoration that I've done to the house on the interior, which later he goes on to, you know, in his TikTok videos now as a 30-year-old man to recount stepping into the house and being spooked out by all the taxidermy and just, you know, making it sound like, you know, I just destroyed the place and made it so scary and awful. Here's an email where I had asked her several times to please hire like certified people to check on the electrical and also other things that were happening in the house instead of sending people who were not qualified.
But it starts with like red writing. "Thanks for the heads up. In the future, it would be nice to have notice when he comes over all together. If you're not okay with that, I understand, but I have never met Tasach."
I'm assuming that's the husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before that, it says something about routine interior inspection. But see, I think she has written notes from the present in black. I don't know. It's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to know what's going on here.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Well, I mean, it's very confusing, and it's like, it looks like a Word document, not like an email.
Like, there's nothing on the top that indicates this is an email.
Yeah. Was it the same with, are there more?
The other one looked like an email.
The other one looked like an email, but yeah, that one just looks like a Word document.
Yeah.
Where it's like the emails are, one is red and a response is black.
Yeah, and she goes on to say, here's what he reported to me. 1, the exterior windows still need to be painted. This is another job that will need to be completed before the rainy season begins. Then she goes, I didn't know the bedroom rooftop needed paint. Number 2, the gate to the carport is tied open. Why? It's tied open because it's broken. Okay, so if I had to guess, this is an email from Deborah to her.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then she has written her responses in red.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the carport is tied open. Why? So she says, it's tied open because it's broken. The last time I notified you of this problem, you had someone come and fix the sensors for the garage door, but never had the actual motor part fixed. Again, my concern is that whoever is doing these repairs doesn't specialize in their job, because after having a professional come take a look at it, it was clearly not done correctly. I can send you photos of that as well if you haven't seen it. Then it's like, my garage door guy quoted me a new unit starting at $900.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to move forward without talking to you about it. The problem with the garage door unit is that it needs to be replaced. Big part of the reason Christmas lights and any other type of outdoor lighting is shorting out is because the levels of electricity are not balanced.
Okay, so this is where she gets into the electrical issue part of it. No, actually, I do have a thought, so why don't I say that?
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so when last we left off, she was talking about the electrical unit in the garage causing the fire.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Interestingly enough, I did find that she was sued, Catherine von Drachenberg, by State Farm Insurance Company.
Oh.
Or her insurance company was, for $1 million,
mm-hmm.
or more than $900,000. And what I couldn't find the actual lawsuit, but basically it says that according to court documents filed in, and I'm getting this from Property Casualty 360, which I think is like some sort of trade publication for like insurance people.
Yeah.
Yeah. According to court documents filed in Los Angeles County Superior Court, State Farm is alleging von Drachenberg negligently lit multiple candles in the house and left them unattended.
Wow.
The candle started the fire. Defendant had a legal and contractual duty not to engage in any activity, blah, 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 blah. But so the insurance company sued her for being the cause of the fire.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know why they would do that unless there was ample evidence.
Yeah,
that
because
she was the cause of the fire.
She's like, the arson investigator found this with the electrical stuff. And I'm like, well, there's a simple resolution, Kat. And that's that this is documented somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, what you say and what she says.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is documented here.
Yeah. And I will say, I believe this lawsuit was settled.
Mm-hmm.
She settled it with State Farm for an undisclosed amount of money.
Okay.
And once again, when people settle lawsuits, it can be because they just want to avoid the difficulty and drawn outness of
a
going to
trial.
court and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it doesn't like indicate guilt or innocence in any way, but she did settle it.
Yeah. If you're innocent,
Mm-hmm.
if you're innocent of this, and State Farm suing you for $1 million and you think you could go to court and win.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
No.
Okay.
Oh, only because, okay, here's the thing though. Let's just move on to this. Kat Von D is no stranger to fucking lawsuits.
Oh.
Yeah, because...
Can I read some? No, this is stupid.
No, go for it.
According to the neighbors, there's been a rash of burglaries in the Hollywood Hills, and Kat needs to secure her own safety as well as that of the properties. We absolutely insist the carport gate be kept closed. Okay, it doesn't prove anything. Keep going.
Yeah. Okay. So I looked up the like what controversies are around Kat Von D.
Mm-hmm.
And so first hits were, I guess she had like an anti-vaccine stance during COVID, some anti-Semitism accusations because she had a former fiance who allegedly wore Nazi regalia. Okay. Controversial lipstick names in her makeup line, her public feud with Jeffree Star. We'll get back to him. And this was actually the first lawsuit that I heard about. She was involved in a major federal lawsuit with photographer Jeffree Sedlick over copyright infringement. What she did was she got a big tattoo of a Miles Davis, it's an iconic Miles Davis photograph that apparently the photographer's estate still owns the rights to. So the fact that she got it tattooed and it was like for public consumption.
Yeah, because she's a public figure.
Exactly.
I'm sure she's showing it off.
Yeah. But that one she won.
Oh.
But it was very high profile because I think it had some sort of like precedence. And so those are the first 4 things that came up. But then I was like, there's got to be more. Because most of it is just like, she's an edgelord and people are like, she's problematic. And she's just like, fuck you. And, that's all.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, maybe she's kind of a bitch or something. And it makes people like, I want to sue her.
Yeah. She's,
and that's,
yeah. Yeah. All of that is just like edgelord bullshit. She's trying to like get people's ass out and, libertarianism or whatever. But so I decided, I was like, are there any more controversies about Kat Von T?
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we get into the lawsuits. High Voltage Tattoo, which was her tattoo sort of shop. So she had a lawsuit from the landlords for that, for unpaid rent and remodeling damages.
Oh.
And she demolished like a wall inside the historic La Brea building or something. And then COVID-19 lockdown labor dispute in which the workers alleged that she forced them to work during the lockdown in a tattoo shop. And I think, did it say refusing to return? Because there was a stay-at-home order. And it's like, you won't be putting needles around and blood when it's like, it's the first place you want to shut down.
Yeah. Early on, we didn't know how it spread. But needles and blood,
probably not
pretty
the best
obvious.
Thing. Don't have those flying through the air.
Right.
And then it goes to the house fire in 2010 that we're talking about now.
Okay.
So it's like she's kind of no stranger to like legal controversy. I'm not a public figure. I've never been sued, so I don't know if public figures get sued this much normally, but it seems like a lot, you know? So take that as you may.
Okay.
Yeah. And also it's interesting because I actually believe her when she says she never made Teva's mother sign an NDA, because I think it was probably the terms of the settlement that meant she couldn't speak about it. And so I think it's
right.
Teva's interpreting it as an NDA, and it wasn't literally an NDA, but she probably can't speak about certain things.
And that's what happened with Jordy and Michael Jackson.
Yeah, exactly.
That got settled, and then they weren't supposed to talk about it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So technically not an NDA, but effectively, yes. But and then do you want to finish playing Kat Von D's thing? We've got about a third to go.
Sure.
Okay. So she continues.
Here's another email where she's asking to raise the rent or whatever to pay for her kids' college fund. But at the end, she's praising me for how I've been taking care of the home and how happy she is with me living there. And lastly, here is the email where I had to respectfully set some boundaries with her after she berated and yelled at my staff. And, I just respectfully asked her to refrain from calling us because she was yelling so much and just stick to emails. It's stern, but in no way is it hate mail. So, yeah, there you guys go.
She's just explaining the emails.
Because that's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
And the skateboards, and then what I just read about the carport, that was very carport focused. Like, you can't be tying the carport open. And she's like, okay, well, you need to fix it.
Yeah.
Following email is from Deborah to Kat, 9/27/2010, titled Wonderland, which I'm like, is that the name of the house?
Oh, interesting.
Because there are movies. And I might be getting this a little bit wrong, but about the things happening in Laurel Canyon.
Oh, the Wonderland murders?
Yeah,
with the porn people?
Okay, is that not Sharon Tate?
No.
Oh, this is a different one. Okay.
That's John Holmes, who was like...
I love that you'll know these random things.
I think the Wonderland, what I know to be the Wonderland murders is it's a porn and drugs sort of really seamy kind of story.
In the 70s as well?
Yeah, 70s or 80s, when Coke was huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not at all close to this time.
No,
okay.
No.
So she says, hi, Kat. I don't like to raise the rents. In fact, I hate to. It's just that Teva, who started high school this month, is stating his intention to go to college. I'm aiming to put away as much as I can each month toward his college expenses between now and the time he actually starts. I'm wondering, how would you feel about a $225 monthly rent increase? It's not much, especially when you average it out over time. I thought she was going to say, especially when you make millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But she didn't. Okay. But it figures into the monthly savings plan for him. And I promise I won't raise the rent again next year. Let me know if you're okay with this and I'll take it up with Brad at FS. Oh, by the way, I'm wondering if the next time I'm in LA, Carolyn could arrange for me to see my furniture you've got stored in your vault. I have some irreplaceable antiques and I'd feel better if I knew where they were being stored. It's hard to believe, but it's been almost 2 years already you've been keeper of the castle, and I'm glad you've made it your home. Warm regards, Deborah.
Yeah, but the thing is, this whole thing seems like it was like a long time kind of relationship. So are we getting emails from the beginning of it? Because there's no date on this. Is there dates on this one?
9/27/2010.
Okay, I mean, but we don't know if there was like a breakdown in the relationship, or if you, because you remember when Mom before said like, we think you made it look great. Like that might
was
have been
in July.
Yeah, that might have been sometime before.
That was in July.
Okay, is that when the fire happened?
2 months before.
2 months before. Who knows when she added like in those 2 months a ton of candles?
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't remember if she says when the fire happened. I don't think anyone says when the fire happened.
No, yeah.
Okay, I'm on to some new emails.
Okay.
She is so bad at putting these into context because now, once again, there's no email header.
It's just a Word document. How are we to believe that these are emails?
There's some caret marks, some greater than, you know. I had her change the keys to the house and made sure to get your camp copies. I'm assuming this is one of the two things you are referring to. Please understand that once this fire happened, 1 million people came out of the woodwork, mainly neighbors, your friends that were coming in and out of the house. Supposedly, they had your permission, quote unquote. But that doesn't make me feel all too good considering how, although you own the house, I've been living there for the past 3 years. Okay, so this is Kat writing.
That's Kat to Mom. Yeah. I mean, I don't find these emails, such as they are, like very convincing of anything.
Wait,
except
now it says, I know you vented on Kat for a long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't written by Kat.
I don't.
What is this email?
No, it's very confusing. Like the whole. If you have emails, just print out the emails. What is this shit?
I don't know.
This is weird.
And her video is 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say, you got 30 more seconds until TikTok cuts you off. You didn't have to shorten the emails. We don't understand what's going on.
Yeah. Plus, it's like, I'm really like wigged out by the fact that like, they're not emails.
Yeah.
They're just like, you wrote these on Word documents. I believe.
They could be emails, but there's no proof.
What did she copy and paste though? Why would you do that? If you have the email.
Well, here's what it is to me. Start at the top where it's to, from, date.
All right.
Because then if I scroll my eyes down a little more, I am convinced this was clearly an electrical fire, which I warned both you and your partner about updating the panels. Who's saying this?
Well, no. Does she say that the cop told me, the arson investigator told me?
This also just says, I know you vented on Kat.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't know who's writing this. So from now on, other than emails to Kat where you copy me and Brad, I'd prefer you call Brad if you have to talk to anyone about the house. Like this could be the management company, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm convinced this was an electrical fire. I could be wrong, but in no way will blaming others change the situation. The quicker we both come to terms with what has happened and accept it, the quicker we can move forward emotionally and start to heal. God does not hand us anything we cannot handle.
Words
Cancer.
of wisdom.
Cancer.
Cancer.
No one other than my beloved animal companion died in this tragic accident.
So this is Kat talking. This is Kat. I don't know why she's referring to herself in the third person.
My dear baby cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. My cat died. Your family photos, although have sentimental value, aren't worth giving yourself a heart attack. I'm understanding why he's mad about emails then.
Yeah.
That she's like, I want you to know that every step into sorting all of this out is taken cautiously and respectfully. But she's basically like, don't have a cow over your photos.
Yeah.
I promise you both Kat and Brad are work super hard to coordinate with you.
Is there another cat?
And then it's signed KVD.
Yeah,
there must be another cat.
There must be another cat.
And there's a literal cat.
KVD. Like, I'm sure you have an assistant
Uh-huh.
who knows how to, like, you know, make a PDF out of a bunch of emails. Because this is insane that you would do this.
This is insane.
Yeah. All right. And then also just at the bottom of the post, she has like even more words.
Oh.
Where she's like, she's addressing Teva. So she's like, the video was already so long. I'll finish here with addressing Teva's accusations. And then, you know, she basically talks about everything.
Filming LA ink on the property.
Oh.
Your mom was made aware that I was filming. In fact, she never had a problem with it until episodes aired after the fire.
Yeah. Well, you also settled, that was part of the State Farm case.
Oh.
The fact that she had used it against the lease for like professional purposes.
Because, you know, the network could have given her a location fee.
Yeah.
Just because I'm thinking, usually you do go get the signature of the homeowner. Like you go by the book.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to me that like that's part of the lawsuit.
I think it's that she posed as the homeowner.
I think so too.
I can't remember where I heard that, but it was a part of this case that she said she was the homeowner when she wasn't.
I'm wondering if she profited off of that.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you cannot do that. You can't like use another person's resource to make your own money. It just seems like wrong.
And everyone's going to find out.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's on TV.
As they did. So, okay. So the last sort of part of this little story is Jeffree fucking Star has to get his little muzzle involved. As he do.
First he comments on Teva's video.
Let's find that and read it because it's just so fucking obnoxious.
Well, I saw because this.
I don't find it funny. I don't find anything about it funny.
Oh, no, I found that too.
But he says, like, why is everyone liking my comment?
Stop asking me dumbass questions and shut up, okay? Like, girl, I had no idea. My comment has so much attention on that man's video.
Oh, it has so much. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Directly. I don't owe anyone an explanation. Okay? Me and him are talking. I don't owe anyone an explanation. I had no idea
Morning.
Oh, my comment has 80,000 likes. That's why y'all are up my ass about it. Okay, got it. Okay, I hadn't revisited the video or really seen what's happening. Okay, well, you guys will get over it. I'm done addressing it. I'm gonna go back to living my beautiful fucking life and listening to Metallica.
I do want to read the comment, though, because he does say something.
I think it was something I saved on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I thought this video would have it, but it didn't. It's this other one. Oh, here it is. It says, I know what really happened.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry your family had to go through this. And then Teva wrote back, can we talk in private? Going to DM you now.
Okay. And then there's like a series of texts that Jeffree flashes during that live.
Yeah, where he's like, we're talking.
But it's like,
we're
like
talking and you don't have to know.
It's just like, it's just texts. We don't know who they're from. You know?
Right.
But here's what I'll say about Jeffree Star. This is what he does. This is his MO, is like from his perch on his Wyoming ranch to which he's retired with his straight husband. He like gets himself involved in other people's drama when he's feeling bored and needs some attention. So he did this with like Ash Trevino. I think he did it with like Ice Spice at one point.
He does it with Eugenia Cooney.
Where
he's like, you guys have a problem. You guys need to stop commenting on Eugenia Cooney's body.
Yeah.
And it's like, Eugenia needs help.
Yeah, Eugenia's body is the problem.
Yeah. And like, sorry, Jeffree, we don't know if your intention is to actually help her.
Yeah. No, it's not.
And you don't let us know if it is.
Yeah.
You just kind of keep breadcrumbing us. That's what I told you today. I was like, he's breadcrumbing. He's like, I'm a part of this, but I don't tell you any details.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm not obligated to. It's like, no, but you're gonna.
But
you know you are.
Why do I love Jeffree Star?
I hate him.
I know he's an asshole, but then he'll say this stuff. Like, I'm like, you're right. We don't have to know.
Yeah.
But it is breadcrumbing.
We don't have to know, but you decided to put like a comment, the top comment.
Yeah.
And then talk. Okay, here's.
Yeah.
I got to talk about Jeffree Star.
Okay.
Do you want to say why you like him first, or can I say why I hate him first?
Maybe it's the thing I love about drag queens where he has like mommy and daddy energy.
That's
for me.
Very true.
And then I think what he's saying is kind of like he's talking about setting boundaries and like what's right and wrong. He always dismisses himself as like above it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm always like, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's something I'm jealous of because I don't know how to set boundaries all the time.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, good for you, girl.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, now your turn.
So here's why I hate Jeffree Star.
Free is great, but only if it's useful. Free credit scores from some apps can differ by as much as 100 points from your actual FICO score that 90% of top lenders use when you apply for a credit card, personal loan, car loan, or mortgage. That can mean a higher interest rate, a bigger monthly payment, or worse.
Denied.
My FICO gives you your actual FICO score, the score lenders use, straight from the company that created it. For the moments that matter, get the score that matters, your FICO score. Visit myfico.com and get started for free today.
Because I get triggered because he reminds me of every like gay guy who is like kind of on the butch femme sort of spectrum, and you meet them, you know, they're in bars and they're part of the party scene, especially in New York. And it's like they sort of like sit at the bar and they hold court and they decide like, you're cute, you can come here. It's like they're the popular mean girl of the bar. And it's like they think they're way smarter than they are.
Yeah.
They think they're way cuter than they are.
Yeah.
And it's just like the self-importance. And I'm just like, I don't want to be a part of this. Why does this have to happen? Why is this like the social bullshit that I have to negotiate right now? Because this person is like Emperor's New Clothes. You're just a shallow little asshole.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what Jeffree Star reminds me of. But in terms of like the mommy daddy energy, that is a big part of this sort of personality. Like there is like there's sort of like on the femme scale, but there's also like there's a power there, I would say. Yeah.
But okay, if you go back to when Jeffree Star called out James Charles.
Oh, that's another thing he got himself involved in and he didn't need to.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's like Jeffree Star was bragging all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And like you just alluded to that he's in Wyoming with his straight husband.
Yeah.
Because straight men love Jeffree Star, according to Jeffree Star.
For sure.
And then he's going to call James Charles a predator.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you think going after straight men is?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, the guy can't be that straight.
Yeah, that's what I'm
James
saying.
Charles
He's
is
on
like,
the DL.
Sorry, not James Charles, but Jeffree Star is like, like we said, there's a mix of feminine and masculine there.
Yeah.
It's not like
that's part of it.
Yeah.
No, I had a friend. He is like he presents as a man, but then wears dresses and makeup.
Well, no, that's like,
and straight men hit on him all the time.
Yeah. No, that's exactly the personality I'm talking about too. Same deal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he holds court too. I'm sure.
Totally.
And the thing that makes me worried when I see straight men hitting on him is I'm like, do you want to be this guy's secret? You know, like this guy who's not really.
Well, honestly, it's as long as you know, it's like this is not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just I do it for the fun of it. Why not?
It just reminds me of times in my life where I wasn't choosing the right person and had no self-respect.
Yeah.
And that might not be the point for him. But it makes me feel sad.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Just from my perspective as a gay, no, it actually seems like kind of hot and fun.
Okay.
As long as you don't like catch feelings, because it's not going anywhere.
Well, actually, I've never seen this person like cry over a boy. So,
Yeah. not worth crying over.
Maybe that's fine then.
Yeah. No, it seems.
I mean,
Yeah.
I do think that different things come into straight relationships that like don't come into gay relationships.
That's
and you can't
exactly
compare
it.
them.
That's exactly it. This is not, it's
Yeah.
apples and oranges right now. We can't compare. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And, James Charles has a thing for underage people, which
For
is
sure.
different than Jeffree Star. I've
Yeah.
never seen him try to make that his thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
The thing is, I'm not sure where this is going to lead
Mm-hmm.
or if it will lead anywhere, because Teva seems like he, if at any point, like it gets too fiery or too
He's not in it
No,
anymore.
he's going to be like, all right, never mind. He's going to drop all the TikToks about it and just like stop talking about it.
Uh-huh.
That's why I don't think this has legs, because he's not like a reality show personality. He's just,
that
a
makes me
man-child
believe
trying to
him.
like heal himself.
Aww.
I know.
Makes me believe it then.
I think he's got his own perspective.
Okay.
I think Kat Von D I actually think she's a liar, and she's like found a way to justify this fire in her head. That it was not the candles, it was the electrical thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just like, will not deviate from that narrative.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, those emails, like, truly were the emails that were sent between them. I'd be like, okay, I could see, that you're trying to, like, justify that you had a friendly relationship, that you were both very professional with each other prior to this fire, and so it might belie what he said about you being like a dark energy narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
But like a lot of people hate Kat Von D. So immediately when this the first video dropped, everybody was on the like, I fucking hate her train. And so is Jeffree Star.
That doesn't look good for
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. And also she was when people were commenting on, I guess, her Instagram page, I don't know.
Yeah.
She was deleting comments. Not that that means anything. Like sometimes you're just like, I don't want to fucking deal with this negativity right now.
Mhm.
You can do whatever you want on your feed. So
Plus, you can choose keywords that won't post,
yeah.
essentially.
Oh yeah.
So if
like
she
Kat
said,
Von D, you're a fucking bitch.
or
Yeah.
fire,
Oh,
you're like,
okay.
oh, hey,
All
you
right.
started a fire. And then
Yeah.
it just, people are like, she deleted it. She didn't have to do anything. It just never posted.
Yeah. Also, this isn't her first fire,
Really?
because the tattoo parlor had previously in 2014 caught on fire.
That's after this.
No, after this, I meant. Yeah.
Wow. Was it from
Uh-huh.
candles?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But yeah, so it's like this is the first fire, but there was a second. So
Well, speaking of fire,
yeah.
I want you to know I did order that blowtorch.
Oh, fantastic. I can't wait to see
So-
it work.
I think what I'm going to do is spray my house. If you haven't seen a TikTok I made, I'm going to spray my house down with water.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get out my new blowtorch.
It's like a plant-specific
Flame-
blowtorch.
Flamethrower.
Yeah.
And I'm going to burn up all the weeds.
Yeah, and they're just going to disappear as if they never existed.
Yeah, and I'm going to wear flip-flops
Yeah.
while I do it.
Yeah, totally. You don't need fire safety. You don't need goggles.
I
or
don't think I
shoes.
need anything.
No, it's perfectly safe. You're going to be fine.
I really did order it.
You did?
Mhm.
I can't wait to see what it comes.
Me too.
Oh my God, that's going to be amazing.
I have to. I'm making content about it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
And I'm going to put like a TikTok shop link. Like if you want to buy it.
That would be amazing. Oh God.
Well,
What's next?
did you know
What?
Tyra Banks is suing the
She's
documentary?
suing the documentary. Yes, I did see that today.
All right,
Yeah.
let's read
She's
about
for
it.
defamation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's read about it.
Yes, let's. Oh, I was hoping you would do this.
From NBC News. Tyra Banks sues Netflix over America's Next Top Model doc. Tyra Banks filed a defamation lawsuit against Netflix on Saturday, accusing the streaming giant of manipulating her into participating in a bombshell documentary about her former reality show, America's Next Top Model. Netflix's Reality Check, Inside America's Next Top Model, chronicles both the show's historic successes and its controversies. including an early contestant claiming she was sexually assaulted on camera.
Ugh.
God, remember how bad that was? Like, I hear Tyra Banks is suing this documentary, and I'm like, yeah, because they tried to blame like all of America's Next Top Model problems on you.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I forget the worst part of it, which is no one stepped in while this woman was too drunk to consent, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. And also, Tyra manipulated into taking part in a documentary. You had a reality show and your own talk show. You know how this works.
Yeah.
Come on, girl. Yeah, bullshit.
It seems like that to me.
Yeah.
Like she should have known. But okay, this is what she says.
Okay.
The false narrative the producers constructed through selective editing, deliberate omission, and surgical manipulation of continuous footage.
Can I just say, selective editing and deliberate omission are what every editor does.
Every producer.
Yeah.
When making documentaries and reality shows.
Uh-huh. Always.
Also, it's like, yeah, you sat there, Tyra, and you said you had no control over production.
Yeah.
And that is simply not true.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like, I think there's a world where Tyra, this was her first reality show.
Yeah.
Maybe producers are like, this is how we're going to get the most drama.
Yeah.
And then over time, after seasons and seasons and seasons have aired, she still never changed. She never stepped in, I'd say, to say this seems like fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, on top of that, the show or the documentary finally points to actually being on America's Next Top Model, like hindered people from getting jobs.
Same thing with American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Except for like those who did become big stars. It's like a lot of people saw nothing from that and actually owed them money. Yeah.
They owed American Idol money?
Because the contract was draconian. Yeah. So anyway, sorry, sidebar.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But so that's the thing. I'm like, besides the sexual assault, this does say, included that Miss Banks knowingly allowed a contestant to be sexually assaulted on her show. Well,
yeah.
You're going to take that to court. If I'm a judge or a lawyer, look at it and say, it doesn't say that Tyra Banks knew she was being sexually assaulted.
Exactly.
It says that she knew something was going down and she said, keep cameras up.
Yes. No, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. You can't prove Tyra knew that that's what was happening.
Yeah.
However, the people in the room probably knew.
Yeah.
And then the people outside of the room said, keep filming it.
Yeah.
And you know what? You do still have free will.
You didn't say no.
Who?
Tyra.
But also the people with the cameras could have stopped it.
Yeah.
They could have said, this is actually wrong.
Yeah.
And, I don't know who those people were, if they're really scared to not keep their jobs or something.
Well, I mean, judging from Tyra's conduct on that show, I'd be fucking terrified of her. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking, if I'm Tyra Banks, and then I'm going to go talk to this America's Next Top Model contestant as if she just cheated on her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like she talked to her like, do you feel bad about what you did?
Oh my God.
Do you think Tyra didn't ask to look at the footage first?
I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. But to be like.
But also to be unaware of the possibility of sexual assault is maybe that is maybe what is egregious about this, and then what Tyra is also upset about.
Yeah.
But it is like, you did do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You did it.
Whether it was a series of like bad choices or even darker, it was the idea that it's like already the narrative is like, you can watch her, like being sexually assaulted, but maybe in like the minds of you and the camera people having sexual contact, and then just being, oh, okay, now I can, make her cry by accusing her of cheating on her boyfriend, and just absolutely like not taking in the reality of the situation just because you have a narrative you want to fulfill.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because if you don't know,
Mm-hmm.
this woman was too drunk to consent.
Yeah.
And for some reason, everyone in the room let it happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let it happen on camera. And I wonder if because then she got taken off the show or she left the show because I think this was traumatic.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would have been less traumatic if it also wasn't filmed, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's traumatic to begin with, but then it gets filmed. Then Tyra's in your face, making you feel like this was your fault.
Like that would be my villain origin story, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evil model or something like that. I don't know what my name would be.
It was very sad to have recounted now years later. So I don't think Tyra can win. If you ask me about this particular thing.
I don't know. I think it's going to be really hard. I think it's really hard to convince a jury that this highly professional, highly experienced model and television personality for years did not understand when she was going into this documentary what was going to happen.
And what they were going to make it about.
Show.
Yeah.
Selective editing.
It's the same.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Come on.
And the things that you wanted to be put on the show are the things they're going to put in the documentary.
Exactly. Yeah.
It says the suit notes that Netflix aired only 16 minutes of a 3.5-hour interview in which she placed no restrictions on the topics she could be asked about. I'm like, did you expect us to watch your raw interview, girl?
Yeah, seriously.
This reeks to me of years in the business and privilege and no one can take me down, but then not really thinking about the reality of how things work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Interestingly enough, I think this should be like maybe our final segment. I just wanted to make everybody aware that Unwell.
Oh, right.
Yes. Let me find that in my notes because I have the article. It's interesting because I feel like it dovetails with the Tyra Banks story, and I'll get there in a second. All right. So Vanity Fair on very recently, like yesterday, June 12th, like Friday, dropped a piece on Alex Cooper and her husband, Matt Kaplan, and the way that they are running Unwell. It's called Daddy Issues, Trouble Behind the Scenes of Alex Cooper's Unwell Media Empire. And so, like, what this article does is it makes pains to say that they had over 40 sources, which I think is a lot.
I do too.
And they said that 30 of them were employees of Unwell, and that most of these employees of Unwell were young women in their 20s.
Yeah, which
of course
makes total sense to me.
Who completely like idolize Alex Cooper, having grown up with like what Alex Cooper did, which was kind of revolutionary for the time, which is to have, you know, a woman talking about sex in as like frank a manner as men were and have been, you know, at least in their own spaces. Matt Kaplan, her film producer husband now, apparently is a fucking monster because, and we're not even going to get to the Alex Earl of it all because that's just like a side quest.
Yeah.
To like what's been going on at this company, which is basically like,
it's like what's going on with the underlings.
Yeah.
Like what we saw with Alex Earl is like what's out in public and we can speculate and it's fun.
Yeah.
But then there are these women who are young and easy to manipulate.
Yeah, exactly.
Or make think like you want to keep this job under all circumstances.
Yeah.
And you have no idea what's appropriate.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it grooming, but it's definitely like you're taking advantage of a dynamic here. So here's what it says. So basically, after the Alex Earl, Alex Cooper sort of controversy, the social media flare up, as this author calls it, quote, the nature of my inbounds changed considerably because she had been working on an article about that. Bloomberg reported on the company's Unwell's high turnover rate. So people are like leaving, along with some allegations about Kaplan's unpleasant office behavior. Kaplan did not comment for the story. Tabloid zeroed in on the couple's relationship. And then this is not the part that I thought I was supposed to read, but it's interesting. And then Cooper and Kaplan announced her pregnancy in an Instagram post. Alex Cooper pregnant. Cooper's former boss Dave Portnoy proclaimed on TikTok, "What a trump card, because you are off limits. Once you're pregnant, all the haters got to zip it." Okay. Okay, Dave.
Do you know what the deal with Dave Portnoy is?
Well, he gave her like the first thing at Barstool Sports.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember from the episode we did with Shannon.
Yeah, but
what I remember.
Besides that,
Yeah.
he's just a fucking misogynistic asshole.
Oh, he's an utter
And he
dick.
Inserts himself into everything and then makes his commentary. You know, whether he's right or wrong. It's like, yeah, shut up, Dave.
We got another Dick Jeffree star.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, quote, "For many employees, a job at the Unwell Network was their first job or close to it. These are people who grew up on Call Her Daddy and for whom Cooper is not just a boss, but a celebrity. She's the reason many of them applied in the first place. And they describe a company where Cooper is indeed the talent, but where executive decisions are largely made by her husband, whom several described as having a leadership style that felt like a volatile mix of unprofessional and caustic, at turns flirtatious and given to screaming. This is what's really interesting to me. Some women characterize his behavior as just Matt being weird, while others said they were more significantly affected by it. And it was amazing that for some reason that made me like stop and think. It's amazing in this day and age that women are still having to like normalize vast, like viciously unprofessional behavior.
Yeah. It sounds like sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Or continue.
Abuse. But several women who have worked at Unwell say that Kaplan referred to employees as stupid or retarded, quote, and threatened to ruin careers. Several allege that he made employees uncomfortable with comments about physical appearances and questions about people's sex lives. Come on. Many describe the feeling that lines were crossed. They weren't always sure where those lines were supposed to be drawn. A confusion compounded, several noted, by how new they were to the workforce.
Exactly.
I mean, this is just like, and, you know, Alex Cooper would say, like, no mean girls allowed here.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about, like, supporting women. Well, not in, like, a third-weight feminist kind of way, but in just, like, a normal way.
She also considers herself someone that does that, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't disagree, right?
Mm-hmm.
She made a point in her documentary to be like pro abortion and women's rights, and then had Kamala Harris on.
Yeah.
But I think we just keep seeing time and time again that like actually her other actions don't go in line with this thing that she wants us to think that she aligns herself with.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's like,
she's basically given the reins to her husband.
Yeah.
For whatever, like, he is a powerful film producer, which is what I want to get to in terms of, like, you know, Tyra Banks and Matt Kaplan. Is like, is everybody in Hollywood just fucking feral? Because the goddamn unprofessional behavior of, like, all these people that we've talked about who are, like, definitely in, like, the LA show business world. I'm just like, do they just allow people to, like, do and say anything? Does anybody say a goddamn word about how they're treated? They must not. They must all be fucking frightened as hell of like their career being ruined.
If like coming up, Matt Kaplan realized that working with women who'd ever had a job before, or understand what the work for, like what your professional relationship should be like.
Yeah.
If he realized like, God, that just never works for me.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm going to be the one at the company Unwell that interviews the new hires, and I'm gonna pick
the
people.
New meat.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick people that don't know anything.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah.
Free is great, but only if it's useful. Free credit scores from some apps can differ by as much as 100 points from your actual FICO score that 90% of top lenders use when you apply for a credit card, personal loan, car loan, or mortgage. That can mean a higher interest rate, a bigger monthly payment, or worse.
Denied.
My FICO gives you your actual FICO score, the score lenders use, straight from the company that created it. For the moments that matter, get the score that matters, your FICO score. Visit myfico.com and get started for free today.
Yeah. So
because I realize, like, when someone knows something, they don't like me. You know?
Wait, say that again? I don't know.
If you're a woman who's worked before and you know how people should interact at work.
Yeah. Oh,
they're not going to get along with me.
Like, if you're going to harp on professionalism at work as a woman, people are going to be like,
no, I'm Matt Kaplan.
Oh, okay.
And I understand that women, like young, dumb women who don't know what boundaries are not going to complain about me.
Oh, for sure. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no, but you were kind of saying that like he learned this before.
He must have.
He must have. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this has got to, like Weinstein, we know this is an epidemic in Hollywood, but it's like nothing's happening. And like the woman who is like supposed to be like the sexual revolutionary of modern times is doing the same fucking thing.
Well, could Alex also be a victim of him? You know?
Fair, yes, absolutely. So, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. No, me and Tani were like, the only thing that would make me sort of understand or empathize maybe is if then Alex came out and said, actually, like, yeah, we need to get a divorce.
Yeah.
Everyone would get behind her right now. This would be the perfect time.
Perfect time.
But you can't tell me.
And you could write a book. I mean, there's so many opportunities here.
So many.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me that there was still kind of a power dynamic between them when they met.
Yeah.
And she could have been unaware and she's let him be in charge of her business and her business has gotten, I'm going to say, quote unquote, successful.
Yeah.
I'm sure it could be more successful because I never hear about any Unwell podcasters doing well.
Yeah.
You know, and making money or being famous. I hear way more about fucking Theo Vaughn, you know? So I don't know how successful that company is, but I wonder if Alex just got convinced that he knows better and she's just another victim of him.
Well,
I don't know how dire it is if she's getting abused because it sounds like he
sounds abusive.
He throws his words around willy-nilly.
Yeah.
You know?
Also, it's like this. I just thought of this. I mean, if Unwell as a larger network is not finding success with other podcasts, that puts a lot of pressure for the money making.
On Alex.
For the continuation on Alex, on Call Her Daddy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's only so much, when you're under stress, there's only so much bandwidth you have to think about, like, I don't know. I don't want to make excuses for her, like, allowing her husband to, like, abuse other young women. But there's circumstances here that we need to acknowledge, you know?
Yeah. And they just don't and won't. And if you ask me, that's the decision of Matt. That's where that's coming from.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Call Her Daddy and Alex Cooper have not been a thing for a decade yet.
Yeah.
She writes in that article, like, for the better part of a decade, blah, blah, blah. This has been a big deal. Not a full decade, though.
Yeah.
If you ask me, when Alex Cooper met this guy, she was still pretty young.
Yeah. Yeah. Because this was during, like, the original days
I
with
think
Sophie and everything, right?
No, I think it was a little bit after that.
Okay. Yeah.
So she already screwed over her friend.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the other thing is, like, you can never say Alex Cooper has the best morals.
Yeah. She seems to be, like,
in it for herself.
Super ambitious, though.
Right.
Like, to the point where she's so ambitious, she will let, like, details fly if it doesn't help her to acknowledge a detail. Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't know. You can't say that you stand for women.
Yeah. No, absolutely not.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, I just thought it was a fascinating article. And it'll be interesting, especially because I'm a nerd about this stuff. But if like business publications like Bloomberg are kind of like digging in, I'd love to see how the business is doing. I really would. That like.
Do you think they can get their hands on like numbers and stuff?
I don't know because it's not public, so it's not like you can look at K1 filings or anything like that.
Oh,
but you know, if they have 40 fucking sources, how many of those sources know shit about the business? I bet a bunch.
Totally.
Yeah.
Those people will show them the numbers.
Yeah, 40. That just seems like so many.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think 40 people work there.
Yeah, I wouldn't think 40 people work there. And then they're all willing to talk.
Mm-hmm.
It must be bad. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, here's my recipe, okay?
Okay, yes.
So something going viral on Threads is this gut It's like stuff about your gut.
Your gut.
And it always comes back to eating chia seeds.
Okay, yeah.
And I've seen more than one account talk about like, everyone says, eat all these chia seeds.
Yeah.
It'll be great for your gut. But they don't tell you they have to soak in water to form the gel that they form.
Okay.
Then I saw another account be like, no, that gel's bad.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I love it when vegans fight. It's so much fun. They're like, almonds are terrible. No, they're protein packed. I don't know.
Almonds have cyanide.
Yeah, do they?
I think so.
Oh, well, whatever. It doesn't kill you.
No.
Lots of things have cyanide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I saw someone write, I'm convinced this gut health bitch is a bot. And then I was like, oh, there's one that's just always commenting.
Yeah.
So I was like, are chia seeds a trigger word? No, I couldn't get her to comment.
Oh, okay.
But, I've read then like subsequently a lot about like overnight oats.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes.
You were eating those yesterday.
That's the easiest thing to make. So here's what I do, okay?
Okay.
I take a 1/4 cup of rolled oats.
All right.
So it's not too processed.
Okay.
And put it in a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Or Tupperware, sorry.
All right.
Cover it with almond milk.
Okay.
Add a tablespoon of chia seeds.
Uh-huh.
Then I add yogurt.
Okay.
Depends on how much yogurt I have.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of let it sit overnight and I add like fruit to the top and then I bring it to work.
Okay.
And it's like really good. Fills you up.
Mm-hmm.
You get the chia seeds. Who knows if I'm doing it right?
You get so many good things for your gut, though.
Mhm.
Like you get the chia seeds, you get the yogurt, which is great probiotically.
And
What's
they're
the other
saying
thing?
that like
The
if you
oats.
soak the
Yeah.
oats overnight,
Yeah.
it brings out all of this like
Flavors.
pectin or some other shit that's good for your gut.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay, great. So like,
So you can just eyeball this recipe too.
Your shits will be perfect.
This is a great breakfast.
I'm going to try this though. I'm going to try it because I do need like something to help me down there.
Apparently, the other thing that people were saying was like, I started eating the chia seeds and boy, I couldn't stop going to the bathroom.
Okay, yeah.
And then everyone else was like, that means you have not been eating any fiber. Like if you all of a sudden eat fiber and then you're like shitting your brains out, it's like you've been really unhealthy.
Yeah. Or I do know that with prunes, the reason why they're so popular as like a, thing for your stool or whatever is because they have what is it called? It's some kind of sugar that makes your stomach like fill with water, and so it helps you pass whatever's in there. And so I'm wondering if
what
it's like
Miralax does, because I'm always trying to tell people like it makes something fill with water.
Yeah.
So it's not a laxative, but it helps with your poops.
Yeah, it's it starts with an S. I can't remember what it is.
Sucralose.
No, that was my original thought, but it's something different. Anyway, doesn't matter, but I will try this recipe and I'll report back next week.
Sounds good.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
La, la, la.
Scrolling through my feed, all I see is bullshit, fake news, clickbait. Gotta sift through all of it. I share, retweet, trying to keep up with the trends, but it's all just a facade, man. It's all pretend. Online bullshit, that's all it is. You say you're living large, but I know it's just a myth. Online bullshit, can't you see? We're all caught up in the nonsense. It's time to break free.
It's so weird. This app shows that my credit score's pretty good, but I couldn't get the car loan. Are you using myfico.com?
No, it's some other company.
Oh, you should get a MyFICO account instead. FICO scores are the ones used by 90% of lenders, and other credit scores can vary up to 100 points.
That would have been helpful yesterday.
Get the scores lenders use. Get the right FICO credit score for your credit goal, including your FICO scores used for mortgages, auto loans, and credit cards. Visit myfico.com or download the MyFICO app to get started today.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.